say. We got one more game, and then we got a long break. So hopefully we'll have a good game and we'll walk out of here feeling good about ourselves.
There's so much talk about next season. You talked on the radio this morning about wanting to be a son. Just your thoughts on what could transpire, and just your thoughts about next season.
Well, I have no idea what can transpire. First of all, I think the lockout's going to stymie any activity, and we're not going to know until the lockout's over what's going to happen. And it could very well be a week of free agency before training camp, depending on if there's a work stoppage or not. So, I really don't have any thoughts on it.
How far away do you feel like this team is?
Well, I think we're, we got some work to do. We got to improve, and we're probably going to have some more changes, and we got to try to, build a team as quickly as possible and see what we can do.
If they were to ask you to seek your opinion or be right to interview, what would you tell them as far as what went right, what is missing going forward?
That would be private for the exit interview.
You've talked a lot about the change and lack of continuity and that whole team. Would you hope to see coming back next year a lot of the same teammates?
Well, it depends. Obviously we weren't good enough this year, so there's probably going to have to be some changes made. In the NBA these days, there's always changes. There's always free agency. There's always trades and whatnot. So I think it's impossible in this era to not have change, but it's just a matter of how much and if it's beneficial to our team. So that's just stuff that's all going to have to play out. I don't really feel great about it because we didn't make the playoffs. That's the only thing that matters is winning. And so, it doesn't matter how well you played or, if you don't make the playoffs, it's all for naught.
How difficult is this last week being just playing games that really don't?
Yeah, it's tough. Obviously it's the time of year we're gearing up for the playoffs, and for this year not to be in there, just to be playing out games is very difficult. But you got to take your medicine. You don't play well enough to get into the playoffs, and put yourself in a position where games don't mean anything. Then you got no one else to blame but yourself.
You've gone down the stretch with moving forward, where do you feel like guys like Garrett and Jimmy were better?
Well, it depends. It's a good. I like our starting lineup, but you got to have a bench, and you got to have a formidable bench in the West. So, we need more depth, and whether those guys start or on the bench, it's not important. It's just a matter of, if we have two good units.
Who do you like representing the West in the finals? Who would be your prediction?
I don't know. So we'll see. No prediction. I haven't really watched much basketball, so I would be foolish to just say somebody.
Do you have to approach your offseason any different, thinking that might be extended?
I'm not going to. I'm going to try to do the same thing I would do and just try to improve. That's what I try to do every summer is put myself in a position to be healthy and to try to improve. And I have the same approach this summer.